Shut up and sit down.
Hey gang, this is Big Papa. I'm at the swimming pool. This is my really working hard at trying to actually cut about 10 minutes to 15 minutes off my swim, which could be the difference between me winning a world championship and finishing out of the money. My swim stroke has been so poor for so long. I swim a lot now, about 1,000 yards, going really slow. I will put a GoPro camera at the bottom of the pool or to the side of the pool, constantly swimming, bringing the video home, watching it, making notes for the next time. I'm swimming about 4 or 5 times a week and just finishing up a routine. I swim at Desert Breeze Pool, and I always swim with a swim cap because it emulates the Ironman. And as I prepare to leave, I pull my earplugs out. I had a really bad ear infection a few years ago, and I take really good care of my ears, and I shove those earplugs in there. And usually I bring one of my granddaughter's towels. It's pink, and here is a shirt that you're gonna love. The back of this shirt, my grandkids give it to me. I'm always wet. It's so hard to put on. Anyway, check out the back of this shirt. Papa's still got some bite. It's one of my favorite shirts I wear, and some people make some comments on it. I think it's kind of cool. And then I take a solution of a half of apple cider vinegar and half rubbing alcohol, and I put an eardropper in my ear and I shake it out, which kills the bacteria, plus it dries it out. So it's a routine that I've been using for a long time. And then I'm heading out of the pool. Swam out of the road. I was practicing pushing my buoy down so my feet would rest, and it worked today. I'm really excited about that. I found a red bottle from D-Bombing, put it in Lost and Found. Hey gang, checking out a great video, education, in my less than clean office.
Right now, as we're speaking,
I don't care, because that's how I learn. The more the mess, like the better I can process. And I'm listening to Brendan Bouchard.
In a different way, because sometimes it's easy to get overwhelmed by this sheer amount of footage. You know, I might to get a 15-minute vlog, I might have shot.
I fell in love with gum, of all things. On my keto diet, I always getting sweet. Had my pick tea. Got my medals up here. Kind of remind me.
Like some of the biggest
up here
in the world right now came from.
That's an award I had. This next picture is one of my heroes.
And now they're YouTube vlogs.
And down below is a picture of Christ hugging.
Love them. I don't get it, but that's what.
And then up here on my board, right here, is a picture of Sir Edmund Hillary on the top of Mount Everest. It's one of the great inspirational stories of my life. So I'm gonna get back, finish watching Brendan.
I mean,
got my gum.
The Chipmunks, there was some kind of
See ya.
structure there. Do you remember?
Here we are up at Calico Basin. This is 15 miles from my house. And I'm gonna turn around right here, but I wanted you to look at those red mountains. You see them behind me? This place I come up often and record videos and pray. Actually, it's kind of nice up here. This is the first day I've been on my bike outside all year, and it's awesome. It feels great. When I ride on my trainer, always indoors, it's stationary. Out here, I'm moving all over the road. I'm using muscles. My neck's a little sore from holding my head up, so I can see I'm gonna have to ride outdoors. Oh, maybe a third of the time training, so it's all good. Like it. All right, you get outside and train. You get outside and get some sunshine. I love the sunshine. All right, see ya. Bye. Hey, on my strength training days, usually Tuesdays and Thursdays, I go really hard. And when you go really hard on a ketogenic diet, it pulls you out of ketosis, because hard fat doesn't fuel it enough. So you have to put in glucose, which I do on these days, and high sugars pull me out of ketosis. But it makes my workouts way better. And I check my blood ketone levels. And the last time I checked at 12:08 p.m., so it was about, well, exactly 5 hours ago, I was at 0.4 millimoles of blood ketones and 91 glucose, which is not ketosis. It's close. You need 0.5 millimoles to get in ketosis. So I was just going to check my numbers here, and I thought I would kind of share that experience with you. I always open up a glucose and a ketone test strip and get the same blood for both of them out of just one prick on my finger. I don't like pricking it exactly. Well, let's get that cocked. All right, there's my blood. This text wipe the blood off, and I squeeze so I know where the hole's at. So my blood glucose is 96. More than likely I am not in ketosis. That's pretty high for me. And I don't really know why it's that high, actually. I've eaten low carb, high fat today. So let's see what 96 blood glucose has done to my ketone levels. 96 means high insulin, which means it's not producing ketone bodies. Takes ketone a little longer. 0.8 millimoles. Can you see that? So I'm in ketosis. Woo! I love a ketogenic diet. I'm learning now to go out of ketosis when I have to go way hard training, and I go way hard, way better than I did before when I tried to just go hard in ketosis. So my precision extra blood glucose ketone meters combined, I have found a vendor on eBay that I purchased outside of eBay for $1 a strip for ketones. You can't find them anywhere for less than about $1.30 a strip, and I just buy them direct from her and pay the postage at $1. And the blood glucose strips that are blue, they're a lot cheaper. Okay, getting ready to go to the movies with my granddaughters. They're spending here, and my son Colin got good news. He's been over in Iraq fighting ISIS. He's flying in an airplane with all this expensive equipment to find ISIS. He's flying home. Last night when I talked to him, he was hopeful to leave the air base there in Iraq and fly to Kuwait City. I haven't heard from him yet, but hopefully soon. And he should be home, he said, next Tuesday from Kuwait, which would get him over here around Wednesday, and we're happy for that. All right, you guys take care. Bye! Whoa! Hey, Sunday. I always make fat bombs. I found a great recipe book. I highly recommend it. Some people reach out to me and say, fat bombs, Mike, that gonna make me fat? No! It's eating fat that, for me, keeps my insulin down, keeps my ketosis up, makes me have more energy. So I make fat bombs every Sunday, and what's cool is I use the ingredients out of that book, but I found these cool ice trays that are silicone. See, you can push on that bad boy. And as I fill these up with my fat bomb and put them in the fridge, the silicone, holds them in there, but when I turn them upside down, pop them out to eat, then it leaves it kind of clean. And I am never made this particular fat bomb recipe, and I've just got to put the final few ingredients in here. This one I've never had because it's got butter, 1/4 of a cup of butter. I've got coconut oil, I got shredded coconut, cinnamon, let's see, salt, and I use pink Himalayan salt, and it says I can use sweetener, and my keto sweetener is Swerve. I had a couple people ask me why I went keto. I've been on a keto means ketogenic, and keto gets its word from the word ketosis. In other words, ketosis is a state where your insulin is way low, so your body has to burn fat. I was becoming insulin resistant, and you can see that, mix it up good. And that meant that my body was not using the carbohydrates I was eating, and it was storing it as fat. I training for all those Ironmans, I was gaining weight. This was, actually started about 2014 when I raced the Ironman World Championship in Kona, Hawaii in 2015. I was a pudgy little boy around here. I could not get rid of that weight. I tried. I did everything that I knew how to do, and I'm a weight loss guy. I couldn't get rid of it. Well, now and it took a little while to discover why, and that's that insulin resistance thing here. I think to mix that up, I'm gonna have to use my hand. Ooh, it's nice and gooey. I love gooey fat bombs. When you put the fat bombs in the refrigerator, after putting them in there, they get hard. And my best. It is totally bringing it. I gotta go to and wash my gooey hands. Anyway, when I got home from Hawaii, took 2016 off, allowed myself to get, kind of heavy, 208. Well, I just go on a massive diet in December of 2016, so I'm gonna load my stuff into that. And that month, I did the eat less, move more diet, because that's what I used to believe in. And by all of my anal counting of the number of calories I put in me versus what I burned, I should have lost like 12 or 13 pounds. I didn't get on the scales until January 1st, 2017. That's when I started my official training for Ironman Arizona in November of 2017. And I lost 1 pound. 1 pound. And I should have lost 12. So I knew something was up. Well, anyway, make a long story short, I discovered ketosis. I actually first used exogenous ketones. That's where you ingest ketone bodies, and your body gets in a state of mild ketosis for 3 to 5 hours. These are looking good, so I got to mash them down in there good. And then and that helped. I actually lost some weight using exogenous ketones. And then I did a lot more research and discovered a ketogenic diet, and it's seriously, it's been the best thing I've ever done. I've never felt better in my entire life. So Sundays, I make my fat bombs, and let me show you that. See, they're kind of crumbly. And the thing about these, and I found them on Amazon, like where we find everything, right? I cover it up with that little thing, and then I put them in the refrigerator, and that's it. I'm even getting better at doing my hang loose. All right, you guys take care. Boom, see ya. Gonna put them in the fridge now. Well, go. These are ones I made earlier today. Has a coconut underneath, and then I made this chocolate filling to go on top. They're cold now. I wonder if one of these is just about good. I could pop it out and show it to you. If you want me to, yeah, I'm gonna do it. See how, just pop that out of there. And see how perfect that thing is? Now I'm gonna go, ooh, my peppermint. Man, that's so good. Yeah.